Joe Gaming Center presents First Turns. Greetings, lords and ladies. Welcome to Joe Gaming Center, place for game show games and only game show games. And welcome to season finale of season 4 of First Turns. It's been a little bit of time coming. Had a few things going on in my life. I do apologize. We're going to get this one done and we're going to get season 5 done as quickly as we can. But without further ado, let's get into it with, well, let's give prizes out to some people who made pretty good. Most views, most liked, and what was my new one? Oh yeah, most community interaction. So let's get to it. With 41 views, our most popular video was me playing Who Needs a Hero. The video was called The Naked Truth, and congratulations on getting 41 views. This time around, we did not have a most liked video. Most of the videos this time around got 0 to 2 likes, and there were just too many of them with the same amount of likes. So too many of them with 2 to really give them really most liked video. So we did not have one this season. With 4 comments for the whole season, the most interaction we've had was on It Came from the Swamp. And yeah, we count my comments too for this glorious thing because it's all about community outreach and stuff like that. So biggest, highest one we had this month was It Came from the Swamp. So there y'all have it. Okay, so I lied a little bit. We didn't have most liked. Sorry about that. Anyways, moving right along, we're going to look at the most promising games. Now, if you're new to this, these are basically the games that are not complete, but I think have the most promise to be very good games. And with that being said, we're going to look at the top 5 most promising games. Number 5, Planet Seed. This cute side stroller has you playing as an alien plant which is looking for the seeds of their planet to rebuild it. It is a platformer that can be difficult or simple based on how you approach it. The map's seemingly open world style works well with the mechanics, allowing you to find the seeds in any order you like, though there is a final goal and amount of seeds that you need. Number 4, Trance. After a long slumber, the young lady Trance wakes and begins a quest to find out what has happened to her world during her sleep. This game is by far the most challenging on this list, but that doesn't mean it's not good. The graphics are fluid and the mechanics, though tough to master, handle quite well, and the story is engaging enough that you want to beat each stage just to see what happens next. Now that the developer has announced that Stage 2 is on the way, this may be a good time to go jump back in this game and give it another try. Number 3, Sister Lace. In a world where people use mechanical dolls called sisters to help them study for school and the like, you have been given the job of testing a broken sister that is malfunctioning. What you don't know is that you are not alone in a small horror demo. The game has a lot of different creepy elements and a very gripping ending. The graphics seem familiar, but not in a bad way, and the only real complaint I had was how fast the text scrolled for the storyline. None of this keeps this from looking like a really nice horror game, though. Number 2, Pizza Situation. When you have a nightmare about a fellow classmate stealing your last pizza at a party, you decide to find a way to keep them from going to said party in any way possible. What ensues is a game of joining social media, befriending the right people, and ultimately using your resources to find the right dirt on her to keep her from going to said party, even if you have to use a certain ex of hers to your advantage. The gameplay is basically a point and click where you have to find all the paths that lead to the outcome you want. Graphic-wise, it is a breath of fresh air with original drawings and animations. I am not usually a fan of this kind of game, but I look forward to playing it when it is done. Number 1, Monster Sanctuary. You have come from a long line of monster tamers, and now it's your turn to take up the mantle. In this cross between a side-stroller, turn-based RPG, and monster-catching game, you take on the role of a new monster tamer as you explore the land and find eggs along the way to hatch to new monsters that you could use to battle beside you. Monsters gain levels and become stronger through combat in the vein of Pokemon and Nexomon. What it does do better is allow you to have a 3-monster party at all times. The graphics are stunning and gameplay is quite fluid. It has been a while since the game has been updated, but what I have seen has given me hope that this gem will soon see a completed version. Moving right along, here they come. The top 5, the big mama jammas, the big gahungas, the big guys that have made it all the way through and have been the top 5 for some reason or another. Anyways, top 1 actually kind of pleasantly surprised me. I wasn't expecting it. So, that's really cool. Anyways, let's get into the count. Number 5, Riverwood. This first-person shooter drops you into the action right away and doesn't let up. As soon as you enter, you will need quick wits and accuracy to get you through the hordes of floating skeletons and icky spiders. Traps like lava floors are also there to give you more of a challenge. The graphics are fluid and the mechanics play well with the game. With the Part 2 already being announced, this is a game I will probably be coming back to in the near future. Number 4, Forget-Me-Not. One dark night, you venture into a strangely familiar mansion where you'll meet a plethora of living plant monsters. Some friendly, while others will want to eat you. Supposedly, this was your mansion and you were a princess, or something. The graphics are quite pleasant to look at in this 2D horror game, and it has a chilling atmosphere to boot. Just keep in mind that next time you walk into a house full of walking, talking plants, I would check my sanity meter at the door. Number 3, Pop Goes Arcade. A side game for the popular horror title Pop Goes, which is inspired by the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. This little gem has you playing an arcade game in the Pop Goes restaurant. You will play as the mascot Pop Goes in a turn-based RPG where he goes around his world and tries to find out what is causing certain evil creatures to appear. Though it took me a little bit to figure out how the game works, and it's still a solid offering to the RPG community. With simple graphics and a simple turn-based mechanic, it is a good play for anyone who is looking for a wholesome game. Number 2, Sarcania. A small grid-based game that reminds me loosely of backgammon. This title has you placing dragons and moving pre-existing dragons around a square field. You take turns with a computer or player to see who have the most dragons when every point of the map is filled up. The game's premise is pleasant and relaxing, and the graphics are cute and adorable. This is a game I would happily play with another player, and seems like a cool party game. Number 1, Into the Dark. This game sent me on a roller coaster ride of emotions from the very beginning. A man who went to the military to escape the pain that losing his wife caused him returns to the son he abandoned back then. At first, I can't say I was a big fan of the dad, but towards the end I found myself genuinely touched by the change that he goes through throughout the small story. With a heart-tugging storyline, decent graphics, a nicely built-in light system in which you can eliminate your enemies and then attack them, and an unforgettable villain, monster or dad, take your pick, it is easy to see how this small horror game claimed the top spot of this season. And there you have it, guys. I do apologize for the season finale being a little bit more dicier than usual. I'm actually trying a couple of things. As you saw, I tried to put thumbnails with me talking about them and stuff like that. We're going to be trying to add more stuff to these season finales, try to make them a little bit more entertaining. If you guys would like to see your favorite video pop up on here, make sure you go over there, you like them, you watch them, you comment on them, because I'm going to start giving those kind of like shout outs to them at the first of every season finale from here on out. I've been trying to do that the other season finales, but we're really trying to get that going, and we're going to add more to it as the finales go on. Maybe not this finale or the next finale, but by season 6 we're going to be trying to add some more to it. Haven't quite figured out what that's going to be yet or not. We're also going down to 1 video a day, a couple of videos for a few days here and there just to get a couple things caught up, but we are going to be starting to do 1 video a day, and we'll actually have a schedule for that on the channel as soon as we get into it. Anyways, hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe for more videos in the future. Go down and check out the most promising, go down and check out the most popular, and even check out, I'll even put links to the 2 prize winners for this season. Hopefully next season we can have a most liked too, because I really like that. Anyways, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, do all that was said before, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure you go down there and check out our Twitter, our Patreon, all that stuff. We're trying to get everything updated and start giving y'all a lot better content in the future. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Thanks for watching, and remember, subscribe, check the links below. Come on back for another video.